the two-horse race that's left. As we're down to our final three.
Yeah.
Dice and Jejajeja. Loser goes to face Rydra. So
Yeah, and Rydra could be a pretty big threat down there as well. He is a very strong player. I want to say Suspect is still in bracket. No, against.
oh, actually, yeah. No, I think it should be. Is it Suspect Rydra?
I'm gonna double check. But,
Suspect Rydra for losers finals.
Regardless, we have an MSU party in top 4.
Yeah.
We have at least 3 MSU members left in top 5.
And he's already pancaking.
Yeah, that's kind of going to be the name of the game here for Jejajeja. He's going to do that pretty constantly because it's very difficult for Falco to do anything about that in a way that's safe.
It's one of those things that, to take us back in time a bit, folks, because we're going to be here for a little bit. When Full Bloom 3 happened, Mr. Game & Watch was still often put in like F tier or like very low on tier list because everybody still saw him as, oh, he's Mr. Game & Watch, he's light, he can't really do anything.
Yeah.
And then Meister showed up to Full Bloom 3 and like not only got top 8, I think he might have won the event. And all of a sudden everybody realized like, wait a second, Game & Watch has potential here.
Kind of do something.
So who knows? Could it be like this late in the game? Could Jejajeja be that person for Kirby? Or is he going to be like the AMSA for Kirby, that nobody else can really do it like Jejajeja?
Yeah, he's just the only one. I do know that the Kirby believers are few and far between in Michigan.
But they are
among the top players.
Yes. Well, in the world, in the whole entire Smash community, the Kirby believers are few and far between, but they were a vocal few. Okay, and already off the side, looking for
early. So vocal, man. See, and with how long Falco has to charge up that Firebird, it makes it even easier for Kirby to intercept it.
Yeah, with the down air, a footstool, what have you. But here you go, Tomahawk back air.
Yeah, the back air not quite going to send off stage though. 64% for Dice. As again, he's going to have such a hard time getting hits off on Kirby.
Back air is going to land again, and it's going to be side B interrupted with dash attack. And jeez, Jejajeja has just been going nuts these past couple sets. Both Rydra, finishing off Rydra with a couple 3 stocks, and now, if it wasn't for that down air, with authority.
Yeah, Dice is going to catch him sleeping a little bit, as he's been finding some pretty decent ways to approach here, which is by far the most difficult thing for Falco to do in this matchup. He's been pretty consistently finding approaches. He's not letting Rydra do anything crazy to him off stage. And this is a scene all too familiar. PS2, Dice versus Jejajeja, and Jejajeja's just planking in the corner. He finally rushes in, though. He's going to be the first one to initiate contact. Doesn't go the best for him. They just wind up trading back and forth.
Yeah, and so far,
Dice mix up.
Oh, yeah, gets the, okay, up throw, back air, do a little bit more percent. But when we're seeing these up tilts, these typical, like, Dice up tilts into, like, massive combos, Jejajeja's just too small and too slippery, and is just sort of falling out of a lot of them. It seems to just only be the up tilts.
He's not falling there into up tilt, trying to put more pressure on the shield. Dice is slowly crawling back in this game. You don't see him come through with this type of vigor against Jejajeja too often.
Dash attack's going to land.
He's looking pretty confident.
Still, little Tomahawk gets the side B instead. Patience for it. Doesn't. No, neither player wants to let that. Dice not wanting to let that grab rip.
115%. The down tilt isn't quite going to do it. Kirby super light, but the rock all the way up top. It's going to take it off top. Takes that stock pretty early there for Dice. He's got to be a little bit more careful with the way he goes about juggling Kirby. That's the thing about this matchup, is that Dice has to play so perfect in every aspect of the game.
Yeah, like Kirby is Jejajeja's cheesing, and like Kirby is actually dangerous from a lot more people than people give him credit for. Like in that situation right there.
Yep.
Dice doing his normal Dice thing of like trying to like chase your opponent up to the top of the stage with an up air. But you got to remember, Kirby's got that down B that makes him not only invulnerable to a lot of stuff, hits like a truck as well on the way down.
Kirby, one of those characters that just randomly has winning matchups against top tiers, you know? Like, Kirby beats Fox as well. Those Spaceys have such a hard time against Kirby.
Up tilt. Still 30% to only 2. Up tilts, up air, and a back air for your troubles for another quick little Kirby combo.
Jejajeja just swinging. Dice is the first one to find an opening, though. Immediately gets traded. Off stage now with Dice.
Up air's not going to land. Instead, just going to run up, catches, drop shield with a nair. Trying to force a tech situation in that back air, not going to find it.
Yeah, that's huge for Dice. Jejajeja hasn't really been making the most out of these off-stage interactions. Another thing I'm noticing is that Dice has learned not to just let that side B rip. Jejajeja's been too good at covering that, so he opts for an up B more frequently, but that back air is going to take it anyways.
And here we go, back to it. Like once a familiar sight, Jejajeja with the lead.
Just planking in that corner. That's Dice trying to find an opening. The falling air isn't going to do it. He's just trying to land with one of these aerials. Most of Falco's aerials have pretty obnoxious landing hitboxes, and he's trying to make the best use of those, but Jeja's pretty good at working around it.
I just had a random thought. Do you think our first ever like matchup we commentated, like high profile matchup with Jeja versus Raichu, kind of ruined the Jeja magic for the rest of the season? Because now we know that's just what he does.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it was kind of that one set, but I feel like that's just like the thing with Jeja in general, right?
Yeah,
it's like you see him play for the first time and you're like, holy shit, what is happening?
A Kirby can, like, this is a Kirby that can actually do this stuff, and now like, oh yeah, now he's gonna get you off stage, and especially in the dice matchup where he can punish that up B so much.
Ooh, down tilt gonna kill super early. You don't see that move kill that early very often.
I mean,
perhaps some suspicious DI coming through from Jeja.
I think it was just because Kirby's light though, because that was still like sub 110, or like
Possibly.
still over 110. So, but Dice at 122, she's got to be extra careful of the situation here if he wants to get any, try and make this thing back, bring this back.
Oh, very smart from Dice. He jumps and then side Bs to catch out Jeja covering the regular side B. We don't see him go for that mix-up too often.
Yeah,
and that's going to be
untechable.
untechable. And now, again, Jeja with quite a bit of a lead. Dice is going to have to get desperate at the ledge here. That down air was almost the exact answer to his prayer that he needed.
Yeah, pancaking on these up fade back fairs. The reverse up tilt's going to land again. Up tilt on. Now it's Dice's turn. It's zone up tilt. And Kirby comes right on back with the fair.
Dice putting his hands together and praying to God in this set here. Down, getting lapped and percented, but that down air sends at such a weird angle.
Double
down air. This is where Dice is going to need to make the absolute most of the scenario off stage, and the back airs don't come through. Jeja makes it back to ledge. The light is getting dimmer for Dice.
Down air is going to do a lot, and still that up air lands again. Back air for your troubles. There you go.
107%. Dice with Rage could make this happen. The Nair sending onto the platform. Dice finds an opening. Off stage now is Jeja. The down air is going to send to the ledge, and he catches the air dodge in with the up smash. Good coverage there for Jeja, who goes up 2-0.
You think Dice expected to bounce off stage? I think he expected to like tech roll.
Yeah, I think he was trying to tech. I would assume that's what he was thinking.
That was an unfortunate little pop-up air dodge.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just going back into that same matchup. Dice, not the type of guy who's going to reach into a pocket like Suspect might, but again, Suspect was rocking with the same character as well, so you never know, I guess, but
you never know.
Here we go. Game 3. Jeja has been playing so well. It's going to slowly walk up with that pancake. It's so hard for Falco to contest.
Okay, up tilt, nothing. Forward air. Look at this pressure, just down tilts. Look at that shield getting smaller and smaller with each little moment.
However,
yes.
Dice is able to reverse it. Catches Jeja overextending on a ledge guard, but
still hasn't been able to find a hit. Okay, there you go. Just that little weak hit of down air. It started off 18% to 71, but Jeja still going to land these back airs.
Yeah, one thing we're seeing Dice try to utilize more often is that forward tilt up close. Because Jeja is so frequently able to low profile the up tilts, so he's going for those forward tilts to kind of just rack up some damage, a little get off me tool. But that F tilt's going to take it. Now Kirby with a projectile, this just got a little bit more frustrating.
Now with Kirby without a projectile, he can't do his standard, like neutral B game plan at ledge. So now he's like almost forced to fight at center stage or, retreat and shoot some lasers. So he can't do the normal like Jeja with the lead things like this.
It's funny that Kirby assumes the same stance that Falco does when he shoots the laser.
Oh yeah, he's stanced up. You got to brace yourself. It's a powerful laser.
Ooh, down tilt on the platform. Could be risky here for Dice. Gets sent off stage with the back air, the side B back to the ledge. Dash attack not going to connect.
Nair is going to land, is going to send Dice off stage. These lasers going to connect even more, force him to recover. And the up air. Jeez, sub 100, still has 3 stocks to Dice's 1. Jeja wants to take it all today and get cooked.
Yeah, Dice has got to dig real deep here. He's got to maybe go back to the drawing board for the Kirby matchup. Up tilting the back air is going to do it. I'm talking about it like it's over. It's not quite yet. Falco can work some magic.
Yeah, and Dice is one of those people that can definitely work some magic here. Up tilt, getting a little up air string started. There's 35%. Wow, and now he just has to shield. And how is Falco going to get around it? Nair on shield, not doing it just yet. Still just playing a little leapfrog, a little spacing between the two.
These guys are scrapping right now. Dice is trying to give us a hocus pocus, but Jeja has been the one with the magic so far. Up throw in the back air though. It's pretty good, little abracadabra, send him to the side.
Oh, and now Jeja's got laser again.
Yeah, that laser is going to be pretty useful for Kirby. Allow him to play that distance game and still be able to duck under Dice's. But now at 102%, we're going to see if Dice can capitalize on this ledge guard. I thought that was going to be a grab, but no such luck.
Yeah, and they're going to land. Now Dice has to once again get back to ledge. Jeja lasering just like Dice would.
Ooh, the up smash barely not going to connect. Tries to run in, maybe go for another up smash there. But now with no jump, it's going to be so rough for Falco to make it back here. The down air is going to do it. And Jeja chases him all the way down there, takes it in 3-0 fashion over Dice, who's going to have to